What I do, everything. Hey guys, Hugh Koh here, one of the co-founders of Malaysian storytelling streetwear brand, Pestle and Mortar Clothing, PMC. So Pestle Mortar Clothing, PMC started back in 2010, solely just from as a passion project. And obviously as young kids growing up, we were really in streetwear, we were buying a lot of products from the West. And yeah, I think in Malaysia there was never really a brand that represented who we are and something that we resonated with. And we kind of thought, let's start something, so that's how it began. Some of the struggles, the journey is really, it's been 14 years, so the journey has really been lots of ups, lots of downs. So obviously the earlier days, I think challenges were different compared to right now. I think back then, obviously, not coming from fashion background, not having any access to manufacturers. But right now, if you want to look for a manufacturer, you can just Google it. You got things like Alibaba, you can just search it up and you can find those contacts. Again, trends are always changing. What we did back then in 2010 is very different to how we run a business in today's world. Over here, in terms of this wall, is really a lot of the iconic moments that have happened within like the 14 years. So this picture is actually the first time we actually started selling PMC. It was at, back then it was called Urbanscapes. It was like a bazaar and they used to do a little bit like Good Vibes, but it's like Good Vibes maybe 12 years ago. Got people like Steve Aoki, he lost his bag and that's why he wore our product. We gave him product but he lost his bag in Shanghai for his show. So he actually, he wore it for the show, which was cool. Similar to like this. Oh. So it's actually the Malaysia one. I think right now, like how we overcome it is obviously by having a younger team. Obviously the team that lives and breathes that particular lifestyle as well. I think for myself, obviously growing up, priorities change. So yeah, having the right people to understand that and constantly, be on point to provide to that demographic that we speak to. So I think obviously there's a lot of things that I've personally learned along the way, but I think one of the main things that really sticks with me is to really have a good network. I think a lot of times, we're challenging or we're journeying on this journey, and it can be tough. So I think having that right sort of like support system, whether people who have gone through it before, and to be able to learn, with them as well, and or to learn from them, that really helps. So build that network. I think as Malaysians, majority of people like to just stay comfortable. So always tend to try to put yourself out there, meet new people, and never try, never know. So that's the kind of mindset that I feel people should have.